So today in FIFA, EA have dropped a 95 rated player moments Eden Hazard honours, and it looks like a pretty insane card. It looks great, but I haven't looked yet, but the SBC section at the bottom says 0 out of 6. So I get the feeling this card is going to be very, very expensive. Now, to be fair, with it being a 95 rated card, that is to be expected, but how expensive is it? That is the question. So let's go have a look at the SBCs you need to complete to get this Hazard on a permanent basis. You need an 86 rated squad, an 87, another 87, an 88, and then 2 89s. So yeah, in total this does come to just over 1 million coins, I believe. These 89s alone come to about 700 just between them, and wow, yeah, the packs you get back are untradeable. Not for all of them though, which is really strange, but in my opinion, if you're spending like this amount of coins on an SBC, all the packs, they've got to be at minimum tradable. So yeah, come on, just like, I don't understand why they're doing this. Like, I really don't. It just seems greedy. But whatever, very expensive SBC, and because of that, today we're going to be trying out the loan version of this card in this video. And then if I like this card a lot, I actually might consider doing it just because Eden Hazard would fit my starting team, but that depends on its overall cost and how good it is in game. So let's get into some matches. Let's try this card out to see how it performs. But before we do that, we need to discuss this item. This is the team we're going to be using this Hazard in. In-game, he's going to play as a left attacking mid for me, a central attacking mid, and also I'm going to try him out as a striker as well, because it looks like he can play all of those roles really well. Let's have a look at this item then. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills as standard with a Hazard card, and very good work rates of high medium for a winger. He's got some really, really impressive in-game attributes. His pace column looks outstanding. He's got really high he's got really high acceleration, sorry, which means that he should hit his max speed very quickly in-game, and he should feel very quick off the mark. His shooting stats for a winger look outstanding. Like 93 finishing, 90 shot power, 93 composure for a winger. Those are some very good stats for a wide attacker. He's also got 93 attack positioning as well. His passing attributes are also to a very high standard, 95 short passing being the highlighted stat in that column, but he's also got 95 vision, 86 crossing, and 88 long passing. The dribbling department is another like section which just looks amazing. This card has 98 agility, 97 balance, 97 ball control, and a 98 in-game dribbling rating. So yeah, his dribbling stats are just mad. He should in theory feel absolutely brilliant with the ball at his feet. Finally, that physical department shows that this guy's got 90 stamina, so we should be able to sprint with him for most of the game without any problems. Not great aggression though, and pretty average strength, and obviously his jumping isn't too great either, but we're not expecting this guy to be anything impactful when it comes to aerial battles anyway. Overall though, the card looks outstanding. It looks like a really good card, very good shooting, passing and dribbling, and good pace. It should be a fun one. So let's get into some games and let's try this Hazard out. So for Eden Hazard's debut, we actually come up against a pretty unique side, I guess. He's got 2 player moments cards on both wings, Roberto Carlos at left back, and Inform Ben Yedder up front. Now his midfield though doesn't look too amazing, so hopefully we can take full advantage of that. I probably shouldn't have said that. People with teams like this are either really bad or they're really good. Chance for Eden Hazard to maybe break down the wing. Gets past one. Showing some good pace here. Varane will come across, but we're going to come inside. Flick the ball out. We find long there. Pepe finds Hazard, who gets the flick. Oh, tried to get the shot away. But Varane puts him on his bottom. Hazard, we see the run of Zaha, and we found him with a really nice through ball. Zaha to equal it up. He does really nice through ball from the Belgian. A nice finish from Hazard. Wow, nice tackle there by Hazard. Who finds Aubameyang, who's going to have to hold up play quite well. Oh, great play. Is he onside? Oh, I think he was offside, but we just couldn't get the ball into the keeper. Good save, to be fair. Well, at the break, unfortunately, we are 2-1 down. Yeah, not too happy about it either. We're going to make some changes at the break. We're going to put Hazard into a central role so we can get him on the ball a bit more. Hopefully him and Aubameyang can link up very nicely to create some chances in this second 45. I genuinely don't think I've ever played against someone who wastes time as much as this guy. Go on, Hazard. Great play. Puts the ball across the box. Oh, is Pepe or Zaha going to get on the end of that? He is, but Ter Stegen's going to save my opponent again. Well, unfortunately, guys, in this game, we couldn't find a winner and went on to lose the game, unfortunately. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit annoyed at the scoreline, to be honest, because we had plenty of good chances, but we just didn't take them. His keeper was making mad saves for him. But nonetheless, it is what it is. The game is done now. I actually thought Hazard played quite well despite the match rating EA have given him. Created some very good chances and he feels very good with the ball at his feet. In our next game, we come up against a side which actually features 4 icons. One of them is a learn. It's obviously that new Kaka learn. But the other icons he's got are actually really good. And I absolutely love that 90 rated Garinchka. It's an awesome card. So I'm not looking forward to playing against it. It's Hazard down his left edge up against Yedlin, of all fullbacks to be up against. Should dispatch him quite easily. Going to try and find a way inside. We have done. Can we get the ball across the box? We can. And Guardiola eventually gets the shot, but Zaha chips the ball out wide for Hazard to chase. But oh wow, he has actually kept that in. Kind of mad. Great first touch. Hazard, left-footed cross to the back stick. Pickford clears. Zaha out wide. Finds Hazard in a bit of space. We're going to pull this one back. And try and find an easy pass inside to Aubameyang, which we do, but Nesta blocks. Okay, half-time's come round, and we're trailing at the break by a goal, but I'm confident in the second half we can pull this back. Same as before, we're going to put Hazard in the central attacking mid-row, and hopefully we can get him a goal or two in the next 45 FIFA minutes. There's a chance. Hazard, a bit of space, what can we do inside the box? Going to try and open up, chance to get the ball across the box, and we have done! And Aubameyang gets himself a tap in after some great work from the Belgian. Here's Hazard with a chance. Goes for it from distance. Oh, he's hit the post. That's unfortunate. And the ref's just blowing full time. We're heading to extra time. Oh, don't know what to win the ball there. Don't actually know who that was up against, but he did well. David Villa puts the ball through. And here's a chance for Hazard. He's going to slide it through for Aubameyang. Can he give us the lead? Oh, really should have. David Villa inside. Hazard's chance this time. Gets his reward, and he's deserved that. He really has. He's created so many chances for me that I haven't taken through bad shot selection. But Hazard's chance creation has so far been excellent for me. I cannot stress that enough. And my opponents just decided to quit after that. Brilliant performance by Hazard in that game. And like I said, I have to stress he should have had more assists in that game. So, after a few more games with the Belgian forward in my team, what are my thoughts on this 95 rated item? It's an absolutely brilliant card, to be honest. It's a really, really good card, and I don't actually think I did it like full justice in the clips that I've shown. I've also played a few games since, and I have to say this guy overall has been brilliant for me. Like, he should have picked up so many more assists because he just created chances for fun for me, and my finishing tonight admittedly just wasn't that great, but the chance creation on this card was just so good. He creates chances for himself and others, and yeah, just such an easy player to use. In game, absolutely rapid, very quick with and without the ball, and that is really nice. And his positioning was great for me. He makes some really good runs in behind and just pops up in good areas as well, which is great. His finishing for a wide man I thought was brilliant, especially compared to other wingers in the game, so I was very happy with that. And I also really liked his shot power as well. You could definitely use this guy as a striker if you wished to do so. His passing, like I've already said, the guy was creating chances for fun. I really liked his passing. His through balls were excellent, and his shot pass and the link-up play with all the other attackers was top class too. His crossing wasn't as good as I hoped it would be, but crossing just isn't that effective in FIFA 20 as a whole, so that wasn't too much of an issue. Really like this guy's finesse shots though. I might just have to add that in there. Definitely gets a lot of whip on his finesse shots, and also his crosses when whipping into the box. Dribbling now. Outstanding. His dribbling's brilliant. He controls the ball so freaking well, and like I always say, for those of you who are really good at that LB/L1 dribbling, you will really love this card because his ball control, dribbling and agility are just exceptional in game, and he is an absolute joy to dribble with. Physically, obviously doesn't have amazing strength, and from time to time can be shoved off the ball, and obviously the elite tier defenders are going to dominate him, so you've got to use his dribbling the best you possibly can to avoid those would-be defenders. His stamina of 90 held up quite well for most part. The only time he was really tight for me was when I was in extra time, but that's completely understandable after playing like 100 plus minutes of a game. Overall then, what's the verdict on this card? It's very good. It's a really good card, and it's a very fun one to use as well. It's definitely an elite winger for FIFA 20. But the question of the video is this card worth it? Is he worth his price tag? Now let me pull up Footbin. At the time of recording, the SBC to get this guy costs around 1.3 million coins. Now that is a lot of coins to be putting into an untradeable. It really is. What I will say is, I don't think that's bad value. I really don't. And the reason I say that is because this is a very top tier card. It is an elite winger item that is up there with the best wingers in the game. So on that basis, I don't think that price is that bad. However, do I think that is good value? No. And the reason for that is the 92 rated Hazard, once it's got like Deadeye Chem on it, actually isn't too far off this 95 Hazard in terms of like shooting and passing. So although this card is very freaking good and overall is obviously better than the 92 overall inform version of Hazard, I don't think it's like worth 5 times the cost of the inform Hazard, if that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's such a good card, but 1.3 million to go into an untradeable just seems a bit obscene to me. Unless you've got a mass amount of coins and you're confident you're going to use Hazard all year long. That's the only reason that I would advise doing this Hazard card, to be honest. If not, just go with 92 Hazard, sorry, and put Deadeye on him. Nonetheless, though, this 95 Hazard is brilliant. It's a really fun card to use. The dribbling is just insane, and yeah, passing was also class. Anyway, I'm rambling. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do leave a like rating on it. In the comment section down below, let me know your thoughts on this item. Let me know your thoughts on the price and the SBCs as well. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.